believe in the life of love, to walk in the way of honor, to serve in the light of truth. This is the life, the way, and the light of Sigma Nu. This is the creed of our fraternity. My name is Gary Alexander. I pledged Gamma Chi of Sigma Nu in the fall of 1954 and was initiated in April of 1955. In 94, I actually ran for a position on the Washington Supreme Court, was elected, and came back to Olympia to serve on the Washington Supreme Court from 1995 to the end of 2011 when I retired.
My name is Jeff Roberts. I was in the pledge class of 1980 from Mercer Island High School. I graduated from the University of Washington in 1985 with a degree in business, and then I went back and got another undergrad degree in construction management. Well, I think the experience at Sigma Nu changed my life because I really wasn't thinking about joining a fraternity when I got out of high school. I just think the networking, the friendships, and just the learning experience of living in a house with 65 guys, the challenges, the good times, the bad times, really shapes, I think, how you're gonna be as a person. I really probably can't put into words all the things that the fraternity did for me, but I just can tell you that was one of the most important decisions I made in my life.
It was crazy. It was fun, but it was having those many people in the house. Oh man, talk about a lot of things going on. You know, there's never a dull moment. So it's crazy and it's fun, and it was different times. I wouldn't say there are better times than now because everything evolves, everything ebbs and flows. But with all those people and with all the things going on, it was a good time.
So we were very conscious of trying to take the rough edges off of a young man and turn him into a gentleman, and to emphasize the bonds of fraternal brotherhood.
Well, I think the biggest thing is Sigma Nu got me into the career I'm in, and how that happened was Jeff Skillingstad, who was an older alum, was doing a project on the house, and I asked him if he could get me a job as a laborer working construction, and I've been in construction management or project management since 1988. So I can honestly say that Sigma Nu is what got me into my career.
My brother and I were best friends, so when he graduated from high school, you know, one thing, he was going to come up, he was going to go to school at the University of Washington. So he came up to school at the University of Washington, pledged Sigma Nu, and man, you know, the guys in his pledge class and some of the guys older in his pledge class, they were just incredibly nice, great guys. And since my brother and I were such good friends, well, I would come up on the weekends sometime to visit him, and golly, talk about, you know, being a part of the, you know, the parties and the atmosphere, and all the guys in the house really, you know, welcomed me in, and there was just no doubt if I could get into the University of Washington, I was going to Sigma Nu.
So I was a house manager 1 year. I think I was little sister chairman 1 year, and then the rush chairman was my junior to senior year. Very hard job. I can say that was one of the hardest jobs I've ever had in my life. But very, very satisfying, and you get to meet a lot of, you know, high school kids that are coming in. So there's some guys that we rushed that we didn't get pledged that I still am friends with that joined other houses. And that was a great experience for learning, you know, improving people skills and getting told no a lot. But I think that class had an impact on the house with Rich Dickinson being president and a lot of good guys being in that class we brought in.
Anybody who was in the fraternity during the time I was there will remember this. It was either my freshman year or my sophomore year. Our big formal dance was called the Big Dinner. It was one of the most important social events on the UW campus, and we managed to arrange to have the famous Count Basie Orchestra play for our big dinner. I don't know if you know that name, but the Count Basie Orchestra was one of the great swing bands of the 30s, 40s, and 50s. So every sorority girl on campus wanted to get invited to the big dinner because we were going to have this famous orchestra together with their vocalist, a man by a jazz singer by the name of Joe Williams. And so that was a great event.
Yeah, I cannot encourage the brothers enough. If you have time, stop in. If anything, just to relive old memories, and maybe meet some of the younger kids that are going through the whole process we did. That's been my experience this afternoon as I just came through and walked around, and it was great. Made me feel young again.
I have nothing but the fondest memories of my 4 years in that fraternity house. And if I could go back in a time machine today to visit the house in that period, I'd be on it. It'd be fun to just look in and see what it was like back then.